Hey friends, welcome to eSports, your go-to for all things football. From wild transfer rumors to behind-the-scenes drama, we've got it all covered. Now let's jump into the news. And today, we're talking about one of the most electrifying players the game has ever seen, Diego Maradona. Not just a footballer, but a force of nature. Before Messi became the pride of Argentina, there was Diego. He didn't just play the game, he owned it. When Maradona touched the ball, the world held its breath. Short, stocky, left-footed, but unstoppable. In 1986, he delivered one of the greatest World Cup performances ever. He carried Argentina to glory, beating England with the most controversial goal in football history. And then, minutes later, scoring the greatest goal of all time, 60 yards, 5 defenders, 1 keeper, all left behind. That wasn't just football. That was Maradona's genius. Let's talk numbers and legacy. 345 club goals. 91 games for Argentina, 30 for goals. World Cup winner, 1986, runner-up 1990. Ballon d'Or, awarded the honorary Ballon d'Or in 1995, voted FIFA's Player of the Century alongside Pele. He played with passion, with chaos, with beauty. Maradona didn't follow rules, he rewrote them. From Napoli to Buenos Aires, he was more than a player, he was a symbol. In Naples, he turned a struggling team into Serie A champions. Twice, to the people of southern Italy, Diego wasn't a foreigner, he was a savior. Statues, murals, stadiums, songs, they all still carry his name, but genius comes with a cost. Off the pitch, Maradona battled addiction, controversies, pressure. He was human, painfully so, flawed, vulnerable, chaotic, but that made people love him even more. Because he wasn't perfect, he was real. On November 25, 2020, the world stopped once again. Diego Maradona passed away aged 60 after a heart attack. Fans wept in the streets, Naples lit up with candles. Argentina declared 3 days of national mourning. Football lost a god, the world lost a soul who lived to fast and burn to bright. But Diego never really left us. He lives on, in every street kid with a worn-out ball, in every wild dribble that defies logic, in every player who plays with heart before rules. Maradona gave us joy, he gave us magic, and he gave us himself, and that gift, it'll never fade. So now we ask you, what's your Maradona moment? That 86 wonder goal, his Napoli days, the fire in his eyes. Tell us in the comments, we want to hear your story. Welcome to eSports, where football legends live on. And today, we turn back the years to the sun-drenched streets of Garca, Brazil. Before the Screamers, before the Galacticos, before the world feared his left foot, we're telling the story of a boy, built like a tank, quick as lightning, and born with a cannon in his leg. Roberto Carlos was born in 1973. In a poor family, in a country where football was religion, and talent was currency, he didn't grow up with luxury. He grew up with hunger, with a dream, and a deadly left foot that could bend physics. At Palmeiras, he broke through. Fast, fearless, electric, but Europe was calling. Inter Milan came first. But they didn't get it, they wanted a defender. Roberto Carlos was more than that, he was a force of nature. Then came Real Madrid, and that's where the legend truly began. Galacticos, he was the original, before Ronaldo, before Beckham. There was Carlos, bombing down that left flank like a fighter jet. He wasn't just a left back. He was an attack dog with no off switch. He scored screamers from impossible angles, free kicks that broke science. That one goal versus France in 1997, still being studied by physicists. He had the speed of a winger, the stamina of a machine, and the rage of a warrior. What did he win? Everything. Champions League, La Liga, World Cup, Copa America. He made defending look fun, and attacking look deadly. He played 527 games for Real Madrid, scored 70+ goals, and redefined what a fullback could be. For Brazil, he was untouchable. He and Cafu ran the wings like madman, 2000 to World Cup. Untouchable, He didn't just defend, he launched counterattacks with one thunderous touch. He wasn't perfect, but he was relentless. Let's talk numbers and legacy. 125 caps for Brazil. 3x Champions League, 2000 to World Cup winner. Over 100 career goals as a defender. One of the greatest free kick takers ever, but Carlos's legacy, it's in the fear. The way goalkeepers prayed when he stepped up. The way defenders panicked when he surged forward. Today, Roberto Carlos is retired. But his name still echoes through the halls of football. Because he didn't play like a left back. He played like a storm, from the streets of Brazil to the throne of Madrid. From the underdog to the untouchable, this is Roberto Carlos. The man who turned physics into fantasy. What's your Roberto Carlos moment? That free kick against France, that thunder run in El Clasico, that rocket from the touchline. Tell us in the comments, and let's honor the king of power and pace. And if you felt that fire, like, comment, and subscribe to eSports, because some players shoot, others explode. Roberto Carlos didn't follow rules. He broke them.